Every year in Bermuda, the island stops for PupMatch, a 2-day holiday that holds a cricket match where both ends of the island, east and west, play against each other. Every human on island gets into the spirit wearing either their red and blue or blue and blue to support their teams. In this historic year, a special match will be played where the players will have 4 legs instead of 2.
So the inspiration behind DuchPops' name is a previous business that I owned named Duchess Boutique. And then Duchess ended up being a nickname for me. So I just shortened it and said DuchPops. So everyone in the family gets to have popsicles and cool, refreshing treats throughout the summer. So why not add the pops to the list? So the whole family can be enjoying DuchPops.
So PadsPass gets its name from 2 places. One, the pad of an animal, so its paw, and it's a pass to help people travel with their pets. And the other is the name of my last dog, who I traveled with on 75 flights. Her name was Paddington and her nickname was Pads. So it's kind of named after her as well.
So this is Armani. He's been with us for 9 years. He is the official Pop taster. He loves PupPops. So he's been outside running around and he's been getting practice with bowling. Armani is playing for Team DuchPops. Woo!
We have a really rigorous schedule. So my head of marketing, Peru, he's a black and tan cavalier. Ruru, you come here? You come here? What have we been doing? Have we been playing fetch? Have we been practicing? Yeah. You want to play? So as you can see, we've really been working hard on this, on his skills and his ability to actually grab the ball with his teeth and to do more than just gnaw it, but to actually, return it as well.
DuchPop's secret weapon is Sammy the Slugger.
I mean, he has a lot of secret weapons. He has a bark that sounds like a chicken, but in relation to PupMatch, his secret weapon is the lobster. Oh, is this the lobster? Is this the lobster? So whenever the lobster is around, he is like a fetching machine. He is just on top of his game, completely performing to the ultimate level. I mean, he will win it for Team PadsPass and, and more. He's gonna make Blue and Blue so proud. Right. Do you want the lobster? Do you want the lobster? Come get the lobster. Okay. You can come get the lobster if you want.
So I am a professional dog trainer and behavior consultant, and I work with animal-assisted therapy. I teach all kinds of puppy classes, obedience classes. I work with aggression cases. I also do stuff with the SPCA, so I consult with them, with their dogs and their staff on the training side. So when dogs are on their own at home, right, there's not really social pressure. There could be some social pressure from the people in their house if they're not careful, but generally there's not a lot of social pressure. Is a lot of times the dogs use a lot of body language to protect space. It's all about my bubble. If it's a small bubble or a big bubble, I'm constantly giving you signals as to whether I want you to come closer or give me space. So that's fine and good when we're home. But when we get into a group of dogs that maybe I don't know, or maybe I've not met before, or maybe your dog is not feeling well, or they're stressed, and they're giving all these cues, it's really important that the other dogs are respecting them and listening to them. And when you see 2 dogs that are actually communicating, it's like a fine-tuned dance. Like I'm giving you a cue, like I don't want you to come close, and you say, oh, okay, no problem, sorry, but that'll come over later. So it's just watching all that body language. So when we take our dogs out into public, and the big thing when we go into PupMatch, is that we are watching that all the players on both teams are respecting everybody's cues, and there's a lot of communication and respect both ways. So as my first official time as puppier, I'm like very honored because I'm just brand new to the cricket scene. So my role is just to watch that the players are respecting one another, that they're again showing this sportsmanship and respecting, you know, if I need some space, that you're going to give me space. And then I'm also looking for, if the excitement gets too much, if there's some chest bumping happening, or maybe I feel like there needs to be an interruption, then I'm going to step in. I might call them out and maybe give them a little break, a little belly rub, something like that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this experience. Wow, that's kind of hard. How will I keep score? I'm gonna go for like cuteness points. Gonna go for whoever brings the ball back the most, who plays with the ball, but also, you know, who passes the ball to another teammate. I'm just looking for this friendly competition, and again, a lot of respect between the players.
All right, Peru, are we getting ready for game day? Are you ready? Where's your lobster? Peru? Peru, where's your lobster? Where's your lobster? Will you go after this? No? Where's your lobster? Okay, how about this? Will you go after the fox? No? Okay. All right, it's okay. I have time. I'm gonna go get you a new lobster. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I need a lobster, I need a lobster, I need a lobster, I need a lobster. I just need a lobster. I need something red. Why is there no lobster? I need a lobster. It has to be red because the Kong balls are red. The DuchPops team is red, and that's the only way he goes after the Kong balls. Why are turtles green? Why is foxes are red? Why are they not red? You can go with the skunk.
So we just got the news, unfortunately, that Armani will not be playing for the lineup for DuchPops. We'll be playing one pop down. He is on the injured list, unfortunately. Armani's going to be camping out, listening to the match, and eating PupPops.
Yes, my name is Kate Terceria. I'm the Executive Director of WindReach. WindReach enriches the lives of people with diverse support needs. When we're able to rent out our facility for events, the rental income allows us to provide and continue providing our programs here. And also the upkeep of the facility. As a 10-acre property, it's a lot to upkeep.
We've hosted a number of different events, but to hold the first PupMatch event is really exciting. It brings different people to our facility. It shows how our facility is inclusive of people and different animals.
Well, it's a big event, and it's the first PupMatch, and I just thought it would be a big thing for me to be a part of the first PupMatch. Go DuchPops! No, I'm going to be for both teams. I'm going to be the builder for both teams, but I am focusing on getting them out center stump. I'm just going to wing it, I think, because I'm not really sure it's the first one, so I'm not really sure what to expect from all the little puppies. You know, everybody has their own little attitudes, so we're going to just take it and play it by ear.
edged and taken. What a catch! That's a stunning catch! Sensational catch. He's celebrating. It's happening. It's happening for Bermuda.
What scenes! His first World Cup game, his first delivery, his first wicket. He ain't over there. He's miles away. Here he is, the big man. The fridge has opened. He's flown like a gazelle. I can't believe it. A brilliant catch. Boys, you need another 9 wickets. The game isn't over. What a stunner. Take a look at this. He sets off now. He's on his way. The earth shook. What a catch. Oh, what a catch. The big man, he's off. And we get a dance as well. Sensational start.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go! Let's take a quick break to catch the action happening over at the Crown and Anchor tent at Boats and Barks. It's the betting game that takes center stage during Cup Match, usually played by humans. But today we have a group of gambling golden retrievers to show us how it's played. Dogs are meant to place bets on a special mat with 6 symbols: crown, anchor, heart, spade, diamond, and club. A doggy dealer, usually the smartest pupper of the pack, shakes 3 dice, each marked with these same symbols. When the dice are rolled, our furry players place their bets in doggy dollars on the symbol they think will come up the most. If the dice show their chosen symbol, they can fetch their treats right off the table. The more dice that show your symbol, the more treats you fetch. It seems every pup is winning today, except for Scupper the dealer.
PadsPass just came into the lead.
Was there bribery involved?
There was a little bit of bribery involved. He's flirting with the umpire.
Dancing around the ground. The young boy has so much emotions, not him, the bowler. See, but this is going to be a long over. There is so much emotion out there. Terrific catch. There's a lot going to happen here. Which way should I go? Get out the way. It's all moving again.
Back at the Crown and Anchor tent, the bets are off. With all treats fetched, and the gambling Goldens have moved on to fetching cricket balls, showing the pups how it is done. PupMatch is famous for its food, and today it seems the most popular canine culinary treat is some cool and refreshing Kong stew. PupMatch is in its final minute of play with a tie.
Such an emotional time. Good boy.
Right. I don't want to say it was sabotage, but the fact that the lobster went missing just before PupMatch is just a little too suspicious. And unfortunately, the black and white skunk did not do the job it needed to for Peru. So, of course, now he's absolutely fine and back to fetching, but that day was really traumatic for him to not have his red lobster. But all the pups did so well, and honestly, like, I'm so glad that they all got those PupPops because they worked really hard for it. They worked so hard. They were such good boys and girls. And the fact that they got to enjoy that as a family, you know, that moment and those treats, and that cool down and refreshment for them, it was so important. And you know, we're just gonna have to try again next year.
We really enjoyed it. It was again wonderful to have different participants, different people from the community coming to Windreach, seeing our facility, even for something as specific as this wonderful event. We hope that we can get more people to come and watch. That would be amazing.
If I could wish for one thing next year, it might be, especially once my app is up and running a bit more, would be to maybe bring in some support, maybe some extra teammates from overseas. If they have a PadsPass, they could travel and they could be our backup players in case someone decides to go on a anti-Kong Ball strike.
Team DuchPops.